I didn't feel like TNA was bad this time around. It was good like last week. Not as great as last week, but it was good. But there were several things I didn't get. I'm going to start with Gail Kim. Why the hell did we have that match? Couldn't you have saved that match for Slammiversary where she could lose her job? I mean, I'm not interested in Maria. I'm saying it right now. I am interested in Sienna. I am interested in Ashley, who is Cherry Bomb. I'm interested in them. And I wish to say this. I'm hoping that Cherry Bomb will do just as well as Brooke did when she first came in as an assistant. I'm hoping this works, and I also hope it's not very long for her because, as they say, Cherry Bomb is one of the best women wrestlers and characters. I want to see that. And right now I'm not seeing it because, well, it's just the beginning, and I don't want to see another Miss Tessmacher again. I want to see a Cherry Bomb. That's the way I feel about it. But I felt like this match could have been saved for Slammiversary. You could have built up to a TNA. But I guess they want to try and make Maria face Gail Kim at Slammiversary, which I feel would be kind of not that as important if it didn't have a really good build-up into it, and we don't got that. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the bromance with this new woman. I don't recognize her. I don't remember her name right now. They did a little segment saying they're getting the new guru. They got the guru. It's a woman. She smacks them on the ass and say, let's exercise. I'm going to get you guys into shape. And oh yeah, they're getting their little shape up right now. Do I really want to see this? No. Do I want to see a new knockout? Yes. This is what we've been wanting. New women in the divisions. New women seen on TNA. And they believe this is the best way to do it. And to be honest, I really don't want to see bromance with a woman partner. But this is what we got. And I'm going to take it for what it is for now. Hopefully she'll separate from them and then she'll go into the Knockouts division. Here's another division I want to talk about. The X division. I'm so freaking pissed off right now. X division for Explosion. I think I'm going to start leaving this on other people's videos. Like, I'm going to leave this on Andre Corbill's video. I may do this for Deluxe Man. I may even do this for the Slick Daddy. I'm going to leave this in their videos, like their comments saying, dude, for TNA, help me try and convince TNA's brass to put X Division on Explosion, and hopefully maybe we'll get something different. Because this is ridiculous. Trevor Lee, what is the point of having him as X Division champion if he's doing nothing? This X Division, calm myself, calm. This Ultimate X match was a joke. It wasn't a bad match, but it's a joke because we haven't seen the X Division do anything in months. Months. Yeah, we see something for Zema Ion, and to be honest, the way they booked him, it would have been better to let Zema Ion have the title and then have a feud with Eddie Edwards. What we got with the Gregory Helms dynasty, and it took me a while to think about this because it doesn't feel like a freaking dynasty, particularly when it came to Mandrews Emerson. What is it? Andrew Emerson. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name because I barely see the guy. Essentially, you got almost have a fight between the two, which actually would have been interesting to see. I think there should have been a fight, and then they straighten out later, because this is the best we're getting from the X Division, and I'm sick of it. And now we're going to have, what, Eddie Edwards dealing with a Trevor Lee because Trevor Lee grabs the title from Eddie when he pulls it off from the top. And that Gregory Helms, the Hurricane himself, distracts the ref. This is what we got. I was hoping for something better. If this is what we're going to get in Slammiversary, they got maybe, what, 2 weeks maybe to build into this with Eddie Edwards and Trevor Lee, and I just don't feel like it's going to be good. I'm actually very disappointed in the X Division right now. X Division for Explosion may be the only option for the X Division right now because we got nothing right now. Please tell me below if you know that they're still showing Explosion at all. If it's on Pop or if it's on YouTube or it's on the website. Please tell me where they're showing it because we need something done. Now, the Guido with I'm glad 2 new guys have just come in. I don't know who they are. They may be from Al Snow's dojo. But the thing that gets me is not the match was 100% shit. I mean, I don't like Guido. But at least he did enough of a job to tell a story that I could understand. Al carried that match. But you guys tell me below. What the fuck was Shira doing? Once Guido pulled out that turkey leg, he unwraps the damn thing and eats it! What was he doing? Look, I'm not saying anything about Indians. I'm not. This is not about an Indian eating anything that's put in front of him. Just because he may be from Bangladesh doesn't mean he's a piece of garbage that will eat anything that's in front of him. But come on, that was not funny. That was disgusting. What the fuck? Oh my God. I'm probably leaving this thing big in my freaking face right now. And that's what I've been doing lately for something that upsets me. Maybe I'll take this thing off and then throw it back on again. What the fuck? Why? Okay. Breathe. Let's move on to the Matt Hardy segment. Before EC3 and after EC3. I know Fool Killer 99 is not 100% interested in Matt. He may be a little bit wondering how far this is going to go, and I do agree with him. How far would they push Matt like this? And I believe that this is different for Matt. I'm not saying he's going to do it well. As I've always said, Matt has good in-ring ability. He does have good talking ability. I've never said he was great. I said he was good. So seeing this, I don't know how far they're going to go with it, and I don't know if this is going to work. Having a couple of weeks with this doesn't mean it's enough. It'll probably need to be at least a month or 2 of this situation. And maybe it'll end after Slammiversary. So, the match with EC3 was okay. It's Matt. He didn't show as much emotion like he does usually. He was pretty quiet throughout of it. So that means he is trying to stay in character, which is good. Like I said, he does good work. Making it very clear, good. By the end of it, Mike Bennett comes out, interferes with it, kicks EC3's ass and said, well, you didn't beat him. A countout or disqualification. He doesn't say countout, but I'm saying a countout and disqualification does not matter. You did not follow my rules. You don't get your match at Slammiversary. Good. It gives us more interest in this match. EC3 just got screwed by Mike Bennett. Now EC3 has to do whatever it takes to get this, even if he has to go to his aunt, or like I believe, he's going to get a lawyer, and he's going to lawyer up and do whatever it takes to get this done. I know that's kind of the cheaty way out of it, or in it, but this is EC3's character. He will do what it takes to get what he wants, and he's going to do it. If it's getting a lawyer to bar TNA from doing the work, if it's to bar Mike Bennett or try to take his house or something, he's going to do it. And I want to see this. I'm good with it. JB went to the ring. JB got scared out of the ring by Lashley. Lashley's video packages and segments are good. I actually enjoy them now. Like I said, something fired under his ass. He's way better than he ever was. Even when he was a heel. This is the best I've seen Lashley in a long time. Drew did good. Lashley did good. But I do believe this was recorded on a different day. Because the girl that I usually see, I don't know if I'm going to put a picture of her up. You guys know, you've seen her. She's a cute, wonderful woman. Hopefully a woman, not a little girl. But you can see that at one point she was wearing a black top. And throughout most of the show, it was white. So either she took off her white top and put on a black one, or this was recorded on a different day. But I don't really care. It's alright. I enjoy the segment of them being told by Dixie, the only way to end this is for Slammiversary, and it's going to be a knockout or a tap out. In a sense, this is an MMA match. I want to see this. This isn't a regular wrestling match. This is now a mixed martial arts match. I wish they would say it like that. If they produced this as a mixed martial arts match, where both these guys got to go in there and fight one another, where the only way to win is to knock the guy out or submit him, I'm alright with that. I'm actually very interested in seeing this, just like Mike Bennett and EC3. Let's see. Breathe. The Jeff Hardy versus Spud and Tyrus match. I know that a lot of people are not totally interested in seeing Tyrus, but I say this, he did a good job. I'm alright with that. Before this even happened, and I know I'm jumping around, I'm doing this on purpose because I want you guys to understand how this feud kind of feels, because it's meant to feel like a crazy man who's come up with this idea. But essentially, when it came to the in-ring segment with Matt and he opened the show with that white streak, he did okay. Spud is the best talker they have between the three. He did great. Tyrus, he's Tyrus. Just like in the match, he did what he needed to do, and he did well in it for the way he acts. And finally we get to see Remy again, and those beautiful boobs are hers. I gotta say it, I like boobs. But did this relay how important this is? Yes. The segment, the beginning of the show did. The segment with Remy dealing with Tyrus and Spud, and you guys tell me below, did Maxwell feel a little nervous that his mom was shaking around making some strangeness? He grabbed onto her boob and held on tightly. I think, not to be scared, but he was worried he was going to lose his grip or something. He was holding on to his mom's boob. And he was like that with his mom when he was with his dad. And the best thing that could have happened, that I guess was a very great happenstance. A happenstance is that when Remy stuck her own son in the face of Matt, he cried. That was a perfect happenstance. I think they didn't really time that. I really believe that Maxwell did that because Maxwell got a little nervous about something. And that's a great thing because it really helped the final segment of the show when Tyrus, Spud, and not Matt, but Jeff had their feud. Well, not feud. What am I saying feud for? I'm jumping around because this is a crazy man's kind of idea. I'll take it for what it is. The match did what it needed to do. The ladder match was okay. And in the end, Jeff gets the contract, signs the sucker, and now we're off. This was a good show. But it threw a lot out there in the hopes of sticking. And some of it stuck. Bennett and EC3 I'm interested in seeing at Slammiversary. It's Matt and Jeff Hardy I'm interested in seeing in Slammiversary now. It's not a great feud, but it's good. Gail Kim, I'm not that interested because they haven't built it very well. The X Division, they haven't built that one. We didn't see anything of Decay, and that's a problem. And I think they should have done something with Decay. But the show was written by a crazy man. I'll say it like that. So I hope you enjoyed the Zane's View. Please give me a comment below. I am going to do the McFoley and Shane McMahon video. It may come out Thursday or Friday. I gotta go to my doctor. I went today. That's the reason why this is uploaded so late. And I gotta probably go tomorrow. So hopefully I will have it done by maybe mid to late night on Thursday. And if it's not, it'll come up early on Friday. You guys have a good day and have a good night. Peace!